WPTV.
Hello and welcome to the season finale of WP Sports Desk here on WPTV. And with all the love of this semester being over in the air, we have Jimmy Patton with WP Women's and Men's Basketball, Anthony Walker with the MLB, Joe Paolantonio with the NFL, and Justis Gregg with the NBA. Mr. Patton, what's cooking up with the Pioneers?
Samory, the men and women whipped out the brooms this week on Montclair State for a clean sweep. We're going to talk about the women's success this past week against Rutgers, Newark, and Montclair State, and how they fare up against Rowan this weekend. We're also going to go on to the men's side, talk about 4 key players for their recent success to start the season, as well as how they fare in comparison to the rest of the NJAC going forward.
Hey, the Pioneers, we got that clean sweep of Montclair State University. You know, we love to see that we beat our rivals like that. Shout out to both the men's and the women's team this past Wednesday on getting those wins. Anthony, we got a lot going on in the MLB. The hot stove may be cold, and let's find out why.
Well, we are in the baseball apocalypse some more, unfortunately. We are in our first work stoppage since 1994, so we'll break that down. Also, big contracts in Big Texas. Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, John Gray, all finding new homes with the Texas Rangers, so we'll break that down as well. Also, the Metropolitans, they are moving and rocking and rolling. Max Scherzer headlining their free agent haul. Finally, Sia Seiya. MLB might get a new slugger coming from overseas in Seiya Suzuki, so we'll talk about him, decide where he's going to go, shop it up.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see where he lands. You know, I think every team's in need of a slugger no matter where they are. Joe, NFL is moving along quite well. You know, we're getting close to the playoff time. The races are getting closer. What do we got in the NFL?
Well, Samory, Monday night treated us to one of the most bizarre football games that we may ever see. We're going to talk about it. Bills, Patriots, Monday Night Football. It was crazy. Now, the NFC, there's going to be some fighting for some of those last seeds, the 6 and the 7 seeds. We're going to talk about who we think's going to take it. Also, Lamar Jackson has struggled. Many people are calling this the Jackson dive. We have to discuss this. Is he a fraud? Is he still elite? We'll chat. And then finally, next time we're back, it's going to be Super Bowl time. We're going to predict who we think is going to be playing in the big game when we come back.
It's going to be definitely see some interesting matchups with those Super Bowl picks. I'm excited to see them. I wonder what you have to say as well. I know it's something funny, Joe. Justis, we have a fiery NBA block, and it's going to start. We're going to throw it back to the past. What do we got in the NBA this week?
Well, Samory, Scottie Pippen has some very disparaging comments about his former teammate Michael Jordan in the Last Dance documentary, so we're going to break that down. And as far as the current state of the NBA, there's been a couple teams who have a slow start, and we're going to talk about some stars that might be on the move, but 2 stars who won't be on the move is Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. They both have been making their case about the MVP, so we're going to talk about which player we would take, who we would start our team with. And finally, we're going to give out some awards. Rookie of the Year, Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, we got it all.
Oh, we cannot wait for this last episode of this. Oh, it's been a pleasure, you guys. This A-Blocks have always been fun. But we would like to give a shout-out to the William Paterson basketball teams for sweeping our rivals, Montclair State, this past Wednesday. Jimmy and the rest of the Pioneer crew will break that down coming up next on WPTV.